Chief Engineer Krishnan here. Welcome back to our channel, New Age Maritime Academy. Some of the people were asking me how reversing is happening in ME engines. So basically, the reversing is happening through solenoid valves and pneumatic valves. In conventional engines, we have a distributor, and as you are well aware, it admits the pilot air to that particular unit to actuate the starting air valve. No? So in ME engines, we have each and every unit at the starting air valve, we have a solenoid valve also. So the function of the distributor is actually getting carried out by the solenoid valve. Whenever the solenoid valve energizes, the pilot air goes inside and then activates the starting air valve, thereby admitting the main air. So how the signal transmission is happening? Suppose if you can imagine the telegraph is at stop and then move from stop to dead slow astern. CCU, the signal transmission is from ECU tells to ECU that reverse moment has been given, and from ECU it goes to the CCU and ACU. So what is happening is, first I will cover the starting air system, how the solenoid is getting energized. So the solenoid, the signal, if you can see in the MOP, for example, the input-output channel, if you go to input-output channel, if you see in the, suppose for example CCU1, CCU1, as you know very well, the angle encoder always gives the crank angle position, and through ECU it goes to the CCU. And you can see here in channel 50 where the digital output from the MPC of the CCU is going. Okay, this is to energize the solenoid of the starting air valve of number 1 unit. So like that, the solenoid is getting energized and the engine is getting started. Okay, and once the engine starts, followed by the fuel injection, which of course when the engine reverse moment is given, the firing order also changes, and this is how the starting is happening. So you can see here channel 50 starting air pilot valve, and here you have a voltage signal going to energize the solenoid. This voltage signal is on off signal, guys, because you just need to open whenever you want to open the starting air valve, right, as per the timing, and then it closes. So this is a digital signal. But in case of fuel, you need a variation, the amount of fuel to get injected. There and all you will have analog signal where the output will be in the terms of milliamps, where you can see in my previous video of how the fuel control is happening. So the programming basically is being done in the system. Basically the engine timing, when in the CCU, when to inject fuel, when to open the starting air valve, all these things are actually pre-programmed in the system, in the ECS software. So now this is with respect to the starting air. So this command goes, solenoid valve energizes and admits the pilot air, thereby the main air goes inside through the starting air valve. So this is one thing, and the next thing is the HPS system. The HPS system, when the engine is getting reversed, the direction of the pump rotation also changes. It's engine driven. So what will happen is, the HPS pumps are variable displacement type, so the suction and discharge ports will be the same. Only the pump swash plate position changes. So what controls that, how that is happening is, HPS is being controlled by ACU. So as I told you before, the ECU, once it gets the reverse order, moment in the telegraph, it sends signal to both CCU and ACU. So in the ACU, once it receives the signal from ECU, here you can see what is happening is, if you go to ACU1, okay, where is this is the channel number 70. If you see channel number 70, analog output is going from the MPC of ACU1. Same like that, in all 3 ACUs this channel will be there. So what it does is, this is the analog output. How much the swash plate position to keep is decided by the signal here. How much to keep, okay? Whether from positive or negative. And what happens here is, you can see here in troubleshooting, if you go to HPS, you can see, you see the same channel 70 which I showed you, okay, in the previous screen. It is giving analog signal. This is the screen which I showed you before, the analog output screen. This is going to energize the solenoid of the proportional, which is fitted to the HPS. So which alters the stroke accordingly as per this signal, okay. This signal is being initiated by the J70 channel, and which in turn actuates the proportional, which in turn decides the stroke of the HPS pump. And also the feedback is also going. You can see this line is the feedback line, which is giving the swash plate position. There will be a position sensor sometimes also, which gives the stroke of the swash plate pump. In this video, guys, you can see how the stroke changes when the engine is in ahead and when the engine is in astern direction. You can see when the engine is in ahead, it is in the positive side, and when the engine is in reverse, it is in the negative side. Okay, you can just see the video now. The engine is in ahead direction. You can see the swash plate in ahead. It's now dead slow ahead. Engine is in dead slow ahead. Swash plate position is positive. Swash plate position is in positive. You can see now. Video, guys, you would have observed the negative thing of the swash plate. So this is the command given by as per the command given by the ACU. So if you can see the electronic part, what is happening, the signal transmission is happening, and in the mechanical part, accordingly as per the signal, the variation of the stroke changes. So this is also, if you would have noticed, HPS system also, you need a difference in the variation of the signal. It is an analog signal, that's why. So because we have the HPS pressure will vary according to the engine load and the engine direction. So I hope this video was useful to you guys. Thank you.